Good morning. I am headed to work. It is Friday, which means the weekend is here. I should have a full schedule today. I looked and I have 2 hopefully easy clients today, and then should be home by like 4:30. Or should be off by 4:30. Yesterday I did get lucky / blessed and only had 1 client, my morning client, and then I got to leave at 1, which did allow me to get some work done around the house. So I put up like 3 or 4 loads of laundry, and I cleaned up like put away all of my new clothes that have been collecting dust in my room. So my room's finally looking like pretty clean. I do have to continue packing things up. Also, y'all, can you believe I've been using the same cup for like a week? It's rare that I don't switch my cup out through in 1 week, but I feel like I've been using this cup for a little over a week now, ever since I got it, because it's just so cute, pink bedazzled. Anyways, let me tell y'all something. So I have a video. I'm not gonna say it's viral. It's not viral, but it has over 5,000 views on my TikTok, which is more than I usually get. And it was my me counting my Juicy Couture purse collection on camera, because basically I was like, I feel like I've hit my max, because I told myself like 100 purses, which is still an insane amount. I was like, if I have 100 purses, I can't get any more new ones. And when I had previously counted, I think I had like 80 something. So I was like, I might be over my limit, which was $100 purses. So when I had messaged them about it, basically it came out, not 2 cars. Y'all, I don't even know what just happened. Anyways, I made this video, and then I filmed it on TikTok and counted, and it turns out I have 102 bags. Well, I actually have more than that now, but that's another story. I'm planning on going through and decluttering some of the ones that I don't like anymore, or I just am not using, because I definitely need to like get rid of some of the purses that I have. But it's literally so many that I have now. But this girl commented, I was like, girl, half of those purses are ugly. You must have just been buying anyone. I was like, first of all, that's such a rude thing to comment on someone's video, right? Like, I don't go on someone's page and I'm just like, if someone's showing like a haul video and they thought something was cute that maybe I didn't, I'm not gonna be like, that's ugly on there and comment on their video. It's just like, to each their own. Let people like what they like. I don't understand some people's like, everything is not about you. Like, just because you don't think it's cute doesn't mean someone else isn't allowed to think something is cute. But anyways, some of my purses are not like the cutest. I'm laughing because I said all of that just to be like, well, yeah, some of them, but she was like half of them. Anyways, I don't think half of them. There's probably at least like 10 purses I would be willing to sell or give away, because they're like purses that I'm not gonna use as much. But I'm gonna look through. I do think like there's certain purses I'm not gonna give away because they were gifts, or just because they were are like unique purses I know I would never be able to find again. So like my Daydreamer that I found, like I had a couple people asking if I was selling that. I was like, heck no, I'm not selling that one. That is my only like OG Daydreamer juicy bag. Also, I don't collect the vintage Juicy Couture purses. Like, if I find ones in like thrifting, that would be great, but I have never like sought out a specific Juicy Couture purse on like Mercari or Depop, which, you know, maybe if I get rid of enough and make up enough, I might just buy, like, I could probably sell like 20 of my Juicy Couture purses so that I could afford to buy like a vintage one and make that be, you know, a goal. And then I'm like also downsizing and getting one that's like more valuable or cuter. But I feel like all of my Juicy Couture purses have come from like TJ Maxx, Burlington, Ross, places like that, where they're already very discounted, because Juicy Couture purses do retail have a high MSRP. So like what people don't realize is like the tags on the Juicy bags are typically, like, Juicy Couture has them priced at like $99 or $79, $89, $99, sometimes over $100. But TJ Maxx is selling them typically between $20 to $50 is the most I've seen. Like the newer Daydreamer with the bows on them that people were going crazy about, I never found one of those, y'all. To be quite honest, I wasn't like super hard trying to, because I was like, I don't even know if I would want to spend $50 on this bag, but people were going crazy. My most expensive Juicy Couture purse was probably $40. Like, that's the most I've spent on one bag, from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. And then I also do own like the Weekender bags. Oh shoot, I'm not going to be able to get around this slow, dumb car. But anyways, most of my purses are a lot cheaper than what I would be able to repurchase them on Depop or Mercari. So if I resell my purses, they'll probably be listed between like 20, I might just do like 20 to 35 and like take off $5 from what I actually paid. But then it's also like the shipping. It's like I don't buy my purses to make money off of them. I am not a reseller. I don't even like resellers. And I've had people ask me like, oh, if you find this, could you buy it for me? I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not a reseller girly. Like, I do not want to get into that either, because I just feel like it's very like, becomes very like selfish and greedy when you have people going into stores buying out all of one bag because it's popular, just so they can resell it for an insanely marked up price. It's literally just greediness, and that's why I will never be a reseller. But anyways, this girl commented this kind of rude comment, in my opinion, telling me my purses were ugly. Half of my purses, well, she said half of them weren't even cute. And I just thought that was that was just like, I don't know. I really think some people just don't have a filter, and maybe just because, I don't know, some people don't have a filter. My filter is, if I wouldn't want someone saying that to me, I'm not going to say it to someone. But also, it's just like, some people maybe don't realize how they are coming off as being kind of rude. Maybe no one's ever told them that they're rude before. But anyways, I just thought it was really unnecessary for her, really annoying comment that was posted on that video, and that inspired me to make my post, basically saying to each their own. And I feel like I've said that about other things, you know, when people were trying to hate on my Hello Kitty, like me purchasing Hello Kitty, or having some Hello Kitty decor. Everyone doesn't even like Juicy Couture. Some people don't even like Juicy Couture either. It's just like, it's just like, just because you don't personally like something doesn't mean other people don't, and other people are allowed to like what they like. Okay, that is all.